Okay, so got everybody here. So what we are doing tonight is I've put together a little penis trivia game, and we're going to see who knows the most about penises. Now, I thought I had a few people. I just want to bring up. I had a few people on Twitter when I announced that I was doing this. They mentioned that we should try and be inclusive and mention that trans penises are a thing. There are women with penises. So I just wanted to get that on the table. That is a thing. There are women with penises. It does happen, but that doesn't really come up in the slideshow because it's mostly in the animal kingdom. So,
awesome! I love animal dick. I mean,
so now
especially like 15-foot whale penis.
So, as far as donations are concerned, we do prefer direct donations. Now, I've set up a little donation ticker down there at the bottom. So if you donate through the Streamlabs link, which should be in, it'll be in my description. It is scrolling across the bottom of the window. So if you donate to the Streamlabs link, then that will affect the donation ticker there. You'll see your name pop up on the left, and it'll help our fundraiser get closer to the goal on the right. There are a couple minor fees with that. It's PayPal fees. It's nothing close to YouTube fees. Super Chats will also go towards the fundraiser, but we'd prefer not to do Super Chats just because YouTube takes about 30% of the Super Chats, so we'd like as much money as possible to go directly to the fundraiser. So, with that...
And also, for my viewers, please don't send Super Chats because I would rather you donate right to the stream. The Super Chats I won't get until December 21st. And this is over on December 5th. So if some of you are super 30%. Generous, I may not be able to front the money ahead of time. So I would rather you donate right to the... Don't give me any money. Give money to the charity. Okay? Thanks. Bye.
Is there a mod on your end? I can go get somebody if needs be. Is there a mod on your end who can keep spamming the link in the chat?
Oh, I can spam the link. I actually have it open on mine.
I'm a mod.
And it's in the description.
Cool.
I do not have the mod. I did just send the link to Shannon and GE on Twitter, so you guys can throw that in your description or in a pinned comment or something.
Your voice sounds distorted.
Yeah, it's Skype. It'll happen.
Okay.
I hear him fine.
Yeah, me too.
Hold on. Before we get started, Jimmy, I have to ask, what is that picture that's right there on your right hand, right next to your subscribe button? It looks like a bunch of people that are like standing around pools of blood.
I'd like to read the caption on it, if I might. There's two of them. They're quotes. They are direct quotes. You can actually find this on YouTube, the individual saying that. If you are a sodomite, God's going to come have a flame coming out your butthole. There will be people all over America walking around with flames coming out their butthole.
So wait.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
So wait, what that person is saying is that in order to be rocket propelled, I just have to let someone penetrate my butthole?
Yeah, and I can tell you, it's how I get to work so quick.
You know, this brings a whole new meaning. This brings a whole new meaning to one of my great-grandfather's old sayings. Whenever he would get mad, he'd always just go, "Well, shit, fire, Juanita."
Fair enough. Okay, so moving on to the trivia. I thought we'd start it off with a fairly easy question this evening.
How do we answer? I need to know because I'm going to win.
It's going to be multiple choice. So we are starting off with how long is the blue whale's penis?
Oh,
I thought I'd start off easy. No, it's multiple choice. It's multiple choice. Wait for me to get through the answer. Is it A?
Where's your slideshow?
But you're not going to be able to see it unless you're on the stream, and then it's going to be delayed for you.
It's on the stream. Yeah, I know. Okay. I am. Never mind.
So how long is the blue whale's penis? Is it A, 3 meters or 10 feet? B, 3.5 meters or 12 feet? C, 4 meters or 13 feet? Or D, 4.5 meters or 15 feet?
15 feet. D.
I'm going to go with D.
I'm also going with D. Yeah.
I'm going with D as well.
Wait, is the answer to all the penis questions the D?
Twist? I did think about doing that, but I decided not to because that would be too obvious after like the first two.
There's one there, apparently.
So the answer to this one is A.
Wait, can I guess?
Too late. The answer is A.
Yeah.
A blue whale's penis is 10 feet long. That is what happens when you use Kent Hovind as a source. You end up being wrong.
Fuck you, Vice Rhino.
Damn.
It's 15 feet, and we're not fucking changing it.
It's 10 feet.
I'm editing the
She would get
Wikipedia
the
answer to
research.
become right.
So sorry.
I know you can't see my glorious slideshow right now, but I actually threw in a little bit of shade in the answer there.
Yeah, I know. I see.
Yeah. I thought about calling John out by name in that one, but I'm like, oh, what if he actually looked it up or something and he gets it right? Then I'll be wrong. I should have.
Listen. Okay, listen. It doesn't matter if Hovind was right about the 15-foot whale dick. The whole meme of the 15-foot whale dick is about Kent Hovind saying it. So it's not about being right. It's about making fun of Hovind.
And I mean,
That's
there's
fair.
a song about it now and everything.
Yeah.
So it's
Is there a
too
song?
late.
Oh, I
It's
haven't heard the song yet.
and ghetto.
Oh yeah, I'm planning on putting it out on my channel. So I'll send you a link as soon as I do that.
Tommy Thomas is saying Streamlabs won't let me donate. Issue you might be having if you're trying to use the gifts or whatever that they supply, you have to subscribe to them or something. So if you do it without gifts, it should go through no problem because you can just use PayPal to do it.
I did put the PayPal pool link in the chat, and I'm putting it in again now.
Yeah, you can donate directly to the PayPal pool. Your name will not show up on the screen. You'll, if nobody can manage to donate through Streamlabs, it's just going to show my test donation scrolling past the whole time. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Green Goblin sends €2. Thank you, Green Goblin. He says PP funny. Moving on. Next question. Which animal has the longest penis relative to its body size? Is it A, the blue whale, B, the African elephant, C, the barnacle, or D, banana slugs?
Hold on. I'm gonna have to go with C, barnacle.
Oh,
I'm going to say B.
I say
B?
C.
I'm going to say C also.
So we've got 3 C's and 1 B. The answer is... Oh. The answer is C. Barnacles have penises that are capable of extending up to 8 times their body length. So
Are we keeping track of our own scores? I don't want to do this if winning isn't an option.
Winning is an option, and don't you think I'm not keeping track right now? It's one all around.
Okay. Well, let's see. Who else playing? Shannon, John, me. Who else is playing?
I don't count.
Okay.
Mrs. Rhino doesn't count because she's got the inside track on the answers.
Okay.
Yeah, she already knows.
She forgets most of them, but she will remember. Yeah. So,
Yeah, I mean, it was like a week ago that we did this, so.
So fun fact: if we extrapolate out and we pretend that human men had the same ratio of penis to body size, our penises would be about 5 stories tall when erect.
That
So
was
Ow!
That hurt me just thinking about it. I don't want to lug that shit all around all the time.
And barnacles.
Apparently, none of you have met Brett.
Who's Brett? Can you introduce me to Brett? I'm curious now. Who's Brett?
When I'm done.
Wait, are we talking Brett Keane here? Is that what we're doing?
I just went with a name that is, and I get to say this being queer. Brett's a pretty gay name. That's why I went with it.
We're sorry to all the Bretts who.
Oh boy.
Is Brett?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Just Brett. See.
Oh my god, Jimmy. We're off the rails. Everything is off the rails. But
you
the important
invited
thing is
me.
that I'm
What
winning.
rails? Why did you put down rails in the first place and invite me on?
I have no idea. That's a valid point. That's a good question. I don't have an answer to that.
We need to acknowledge at this point that, Jimmy, you and I have been trying to do a collaboration of some kind since January. And this is the first time we've actually been able to do it.
We made it.
Nailed it.
Welcome to my channel, Jimmy.
I don't feel well, but it was about penises, and so I'm here.
If you do need to duck out early, just let us know. We'll let you off easy.
No, we're all good on that. I was gonna have a stream tonight, but it got canceled just a little bit ago, so we're good.
Okay.
We could lure you somehow. We just had to find the right bait. Apparently, it's dick.
Yeah, let's get a goal going, and if we hit it, I will run next door and grab the most phallic food which is a burrito, and I will eat it on air. That's
Okay, well, right now we're at 87-18.
Let's close to 9,000.
Okay, if we can
Yes,
get
it
to
is close.
9,000, Jimmy will deep throat a burrito.
Okay. Deep throating's hard. It's a Chipotle. They're wide. They are girthy.
You know,
Like Brett.
I have said this before, but my gag reflex is wasted on a straight man. You should see me with the popsicles, man. They can go all the way down.
Oh boy.
All right, we've got $16 from Tommy Thomas, who says nothing else working, so I just have to give more. Yeah, sorry, Thomas. It worked for someone. I'm bad at setting these things up, is what we're getting at.
And also, if you're donating from my channel, make sure that you mention me, because Vice seems to think that he gets the most donations, and it's a big competition, and I win.
I mean, me and Paul are pretty close, and Paul counts as me, so.
No,
Paul counts as me!
No, Paul is fake me, isn't he?
No.
Don't put that on. No. Don't bring that into my life.
No.
Okay.
Hard no.
Next question. Which species has the longest sperm? Is it the Drosophila fruit fly, the bridled titmouse, the Asian elephant, or the black-bean aphid?
Is this relative to their size, or is this?
This is absolute size. This creature has the longest sperm of anything just by itself.
Okay. I feel like
Put things in there like titmouse just to lure us to the wrong answer.
And fruit fly, like.
I'm gonna go with typical thinking here, and I'm gonna go with C, the elephant.
I'm saying aphid, just to be difficult.
That's what I was gonna say is black bean aphid.
I'm gonna go with C, Asian elephant.
I should have gone with titmouse.
I remember that one, so.
So she's not answering. All right.
Yeah.
Well, you're all wrong. It's the fruit fly.
The fruit.
This little fucking
God.
fruit fly. This fruit fly is like 2 millimeters long or something ridiculously small like that. But its sperm cells get up to 5 millimeters long. Or no, sorry, it's 5 centimeters long.
What?
It's like
5 cents.
5 centimeters long. These things, okay, so it delivers them all curled up, so they're all coiled up, so they're in little small packages. But they're so big that they can only produce a couple hundred of them in their entire lifetime.
What? But fruit flies multiply like crazy. I remember using them in biology class to.
Well, this is specifically the Drosophila fruit fly.
Whatever. I'm mad. Go ahead. Next.
I
I'm looking
revealed
at
the answers.
pictures.
It's 5.8 centimeters long, or 2 1/3 inches when uncoiled, is how long their sperm are.
When they're uncoiled and waiting to attack.
So we're also tied with just one right answer. Tragic.
And yes, I did just throw the titmouse in there because I like titmouse as a name.
Because
Of course you do.
Remember what the titmouse said.
My favorite is probably the best part of the kids show Paw Patrol is that there is a character whose his whole thing for the first season is that he's trying to get the perfect picture of the blue-footed booby bird. So it's a fucking
you said
kids show.
booby.
Oh, so I'm getting some donations through OBS. Someone Amber donated $1. And I gotta wait for their name to come around again, but it's something about Kent Hovind.
Ken Overton's P.
Kent Hovind's whale peen? Something along those lines?
P. Yeah, PEEN. And that's $10.
Y'all donate. I'm freaking hungry. What the fuck?
We want the burrito, guys.
The deep throating is like only a bonus. Your donation can feed a hungry Jimmy today.
There is actually on the PayPal pool, somebody also donated $50.
All
Heck
right,
yeah.
Directly to the PayPal pool?
Yes,
Yep.
directly to the
Perfect.
PayPal pool.
Thank
Alright,
you.
so
I'm
that's
taking
not-
credit for that one. I don't know why.
Sure. Yes, it's Kent Hoven's whale peen. The one. Okay, so males of this species literally fuck themselves to death. So is it
That's my question.
bonobos,
Incels.
the Antechinus mouse, the Dana octopus squid, or the halobate sea striders?
I don't want to see anybody Googling. John, you look like you might be Googling.
I'm not
He's not
Googling.
Googling.
I've got a mechanical keyboard. You'd be able to hear that shit.
When you say fuck themselves, do you mean they're masturbating, or it's at like just when
No,
they're fucking?
They actually have
fuck,
sex.
They fuck for so long that they die of fucking.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
gonna have
going
to go with
C.
C. I'm gonna go with C on this one. I know there are some either octopi out there that will literally throw their dick at the female of the species. So I'm thinking they're that crazy.
Can I give that
They
answer?
rip their dick off and throw it at the female and run away.
Can I give that answer since you've...
Has everybody answered?
Not everybody has.
I have not answered, and I don't even remember what the options are anymore.
It's
the-
bonobos, a type of
Okay.
mouse, an octopus squid, or a sea strider.
I'm going to say sea strider just to be different, because I want a point, but I want to say octopus. But I'm going to say sea strider.
Can I give the answer if
Sure.
if everybody's done? Since I found that
Rhino with
info.
the reveal.
Yes. Did everybody give the answers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, it was B.
B.
The mouse.
Nobody.
The
The mouse?
the mouse. It produces the Antechinus mouse produces all the sperm that it will for its entire life by the time it is 11 months old. At this point, it would spend 2 weeks mating itself to death, with 6 sessions lasting as long as 14 hours with a single female.
Like they literally they stop taking any sort of care of themselves. They die of infections and crap that result from them just having sex with any female they can get.
How does this species survive? I mean, I'm just kind of curious.
The females can live for like 2 or 3 years, but the males
Oh, okay.
are like 1 year.
Dipshits.
Yeah. And as it's dying and as its organ is like dying off, they're still having sex and trying to get as much sex as possible before they croak.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's like an incel finally found a brothel.
Oh shit.
we got 2 more donations on the PayPal pool. One for 20 from Allison and one from 10 from Jonathan. Hand a check.
Thanks,
Woo!
I've
guys.
also got random Nico over here sent $1.50 on my super chat.
Oh, $20 for my channel from Shannon Q's channel. Woo!
Remember to say that Dice Rhino sent you. Even if you're on Shannon or John's channel, Vice Rhino sent you.
Oh, and Shannon's wrong.
Alternatively, you can leave a note like, "Get that man a dick burrito."
Yeah, that'll work too.
From Shannon Q's channel. Just make sure that at the end it says from Shannon Q's channel, because it's important.
Shannon, that $50 donation you claimed a minute ago, that person is in my chat.
They can still hear me. It might be in my honor. You don't know.
Oh,
Unless explicitly stated otherwise, they're all for me.
Sure.
Just a reminder, don't send me super chats. Donate. Donate. Please, thank you.
Okay.
I'm kind of a. Did no one get the White Rabbit reference earlier? Like no one.
No, what are you talking about?
The song. Remember what the doorman's. Okay, just
No.
checking.
Oh, now I do.
But I said titmouse.
You did.
One pill makes you larger. One pill makes you small. I don't know.
he found
Sing along with Shannon and Jimmy. All right,
That was-
let's go.
That was dick relevant. One pill makes you larger. One pill makes you small.
You're larger for more than 6 to 10 hours.
The next line gets weird. The one about the ones from your mother do nothing at all. What is this, Pornhub?
All right.
Because everyone's watching the stepmom porn these days. Let's do this.
All right. Samuel Patre also donated $10.
What up?
Thank you.
And Tommy Thomas says it was a dormouse.
I know, but I said titmouse earlier because we were talking about titmouse. Did you really think I thought it said titmouse in the song?
I don't know, but he called you a superhero right before that, so be nice.
We just got $25 on the PayPal account, and it says "suck burrito." So somebody's trying to help you.
I know who that is. That's mine. I'm pretty sure that's Green Goblin. That sounds like him.
Yes, it is Green Goblin.
That's.
It is.
He says that in my chat all the time, so that I'm claiming that one. Okay, so on to the next question that everybody has been seeing.
Guys, Bentley.
Oh,
sorry.
I gotta go get a burrito.
Bentley Husher just donated $300.
Oh, nice.
Jimmy, go get a burrito.
Through Shannon's link.
Detroit Shannon gang.
BRB. I have to excuse myself for a minute. I automatically get correct answers while I'm doing this, I assume.
You actually go to get a
All
burrito.
right. C. Thomas just sent $1 through the through the link that
Where
makes
the
it
fuck's
show
my
up.
wallet? It might take me an extra minute.
All right. So do we save this question for when Jimmy gets back and we just shoot the shit till he's gone or till he's back? Or?
Nothing.
Shannon gang! $300 to Shannon gang! Ah!
Is that another 300?
No,
it's the same guy.
Well, I love you guys. And also, screw you guys. We're supposed to be canceling Christmas. No one ever listens to me. Woo! Okay, so next question, because I'm going to win at this too. We're all tied with 1, and Jimmy loses every point. Until he gets...
You keep saying we're all tied with 1, but I haven't gotten one right yet.
Oh, I thought you got the first one.
No, I got the second one. I said 15 feet. Nobody got the first one right.
I thought you got the second one with us. Okay, well then, Casey's losing.
None of us got the first one right. Nobody said 10. No one.
That was the whole purpose of the first one. So, the penile spines of this species cause the penis to become stuck in the vagina, acting as a sperm plug. Is it A, domestic dogs, B, the yellow mongoose, C, domestic cats or house cats, or D, the galagos, I guess is their proper name, is a bush baby. They're those creepy things with the really big eyes that are also kind of cute.
I'm going with C for cock.
Yeah. I know house cats have penile spines, so I'm going to also pick C.
I'm so afraid. Okay,
I really don't remember that one.
I wanted to say duck because I thought I heard something about ducks having those, but I'll say cat too because I don't know. And just
can I guess since I don't remember?
You can answer for Jimmy.
You can answer for Jimmy. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say D.
The bush babies.
The bush babies.
If Jimmy gets a point right now, I swear to God, I'm gonna lose it.
The answer is D, bush babies.
Damn it!
Spiky penis equals stuck penis. Yes, house cats do have spiky penises, but they don't actually keep the penis stuck in the female cat. It just scrapes the inside of the vagina and is thought to stimulate ovulation. But bush babies can actually get stuck in there because of the spikes.
Random Nico gave us $20 super chat. PayPal blocked him.
Oh,
really?
Oh, bummer.
that's awful.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Nico. But thank you for the super chat.
Yes, thank you for the super
John
chat.
got a donation.
Yes,
$50.
mafiosos. Thanks, Uhan. Suck on that, Shannon.
I will not. I will
Oh,
not.
boy.
I refuse. Not overreact. Shannon gang, apparently. I like that. All right, so Jimmy has a point. So Jimmy's winning now, and he's not even here. He's getting.
I know.
That's the
Okay.
best strategy, is just fuck off and let the person who was there when I wrote the questions answer for you.
Yeah, I call foul, but whatever.
Hey, come on, bro. I seriously didn't remember this one, though.
I don't believe you. I don't care. Whatever. This is cheating.
I-
Everyone's cheating. As soon as I lose, everyone's cheating.
I'm sure I made these too hard.
Did you really? But I don't know.
Because I thought
No, okay, listen. It's not that they're hard or flaccid. It's just I don't research whale penis facts. Or not, well, just penis facts. Sorry, I get whale penis on the mind.
Oh my goodness.
You guys have. Oh, Kitty the Atheist just sent $5 through PayPal.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you guys have no idea how much effort I put into trying to make this not super easy, because as I was like researching the question, it was like, oh, that's way too easy. Everybody's gonna get that.
I did. I said it a while back. I said jump.
You completely overestimated the amount of things that we know about animal penises, apparently.
I feel like
the
everybody should know the same amount
conversation
as me about penis.
I don't know about
I
that.
didn't know the same amount as you, honey. I'm sorry, but the fact that I learned from you when we were researching this scared me.
So many things. She just like she was helping me pick the questions, so she'd be like, "Oh, did you know this one?" I'm like, "Yeah, I already knew that one. That one's too easy."
Oh, no, but I didn't know it.
I'll just say right here, I didn't include the duck's corkscrew penis because everybody knows about the duck's corkscrew penis, right?
Oh, that's the one I thought was spiky, but it's corkscrew.
But it's corkscrew.
I knew there was something about duck penis.
Yeah.
That's a sentence I never thought I'd say out loud in my life, but it happened just now.
I mean, it's taking a long time for Jimmy to get his showed burrito.
Well, maybe they have to make it. They probably have to make it.
Do they have to
He's got to go all the way to Chipotle.
Well, it's across. Apparently, it's across the street. And
okay.
He's gotta go across the street, get him to make it, and then come back.
I didn't understand that. Sorry, I've been drinking a little bit of Tennessee. It's honey
NASA
whiskey.
NASA whiskey.
NASA whiskey.
Show.
It's honey. It's honey whiskey. It's good whiskey.
I could go back to the Viagra standby screen until Jimmy's back, and we could all pretend that they can't hear me.
But they can only hear you. They can't hear the rest of us, so you can say totally random shit.
Yeah.
Nobody would know the context. Out of context shit. It'd be all over Twitter.
Yeah, it would.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I don't know. I'm ready for the next dick question, though.
Bring it.
Okay, so this animal has a prehensile penis that it can use to scratch hard-to-reach spots.
Can't answer that one. I remember
It's got a
it.
back scratcher.
For those of you that, some people may not know what prehensile means, that basically means you have full control over it. So like spider monkeys have prehensile tails that they can use to like grab things and manipulate objects and stuff. So this animal has a prehensile penis.
Can you just imagine? It's like, hey, honey, I got a scratch back here. Could you please wave your dick over here and scratch my lower back?
So is it A, rhinos, B, hippos, D, dolphins, or C, elephants?
Did you say D and then C, or am I confused?
You're confused.
You're confused.
C is dolphins, and D is elephant.
Rhinos, hippos, dolphins, or elephants?
I said dolphins.
I don't think this is.
I don't know why, but I do.
Oh,
And J-Rod just sent me $10 and said go VR.
I'm going to have to go with C for cock again, because it seems like they would need to control that shit in the water.
So you're both going with C, and I'm going with D.
Yeah, C for cock, D for dick.
All right.
Jimmy gets nothing.
Casey?
He gets negative 1 point.
Casey goes for D.
Yep.
Casey goes for the D.
Okay.
Always.
Casey.
The answer is elephants. However,
Yay!
I will give Shannon a half a point for dolphins because they also have prehensile penises. There just wasn't the neat little fact about them using it to scratch hard-to-reach spots. So,
Well, then,
John also said C.
I get half a point as
okay,
well.
yeah, half a point for John as well then.
And I get 2 points because
do
not here.
That's fair. That sounds
I
fair.
could answer that one because I knew the answer. So
Yeah, but so another fun fact: elephant penises are not only prehensile, but they're also so sturdy that they can kind of use them as a fifth leg. They can put their whole weight on them, and maybe not their whole weight, but like they can stand on their penises and.
They're like trees. They're like tree trunks.
I don't know if it's just because I'm in the South, but like I've always heard about nailing nails with your dick. It seems like elephants would be able to do that.
They probably could.
guy, sorry, there's another person from Septic Mafia that donated $6.66. Just so that Vice Rhino doesn't win.
I mean, it's just it's pure mafioso right there.
I like where everyone's head's at. I like that.
Oh yes, I
Should
remember
we
this person.
tell people what charities we're donating to and stuff? I don't even know if we did that
Yeah,
yet.
no, we didn't do that.
No, I don't think we have. We didn't do that in the beginning.
So
Yeah.
I will be donating $100 Walmart gift cards to Project Share Niagara, which is I've been calling it a food bank, but it really is more than a food bank.
Hey, Jimmy's back.
So it's more than a food bank. It's also like they can help people with bills that they're running late on. They can help people with they can find clothes for them. There's all sorts of things that Project Share does to help people in need. So it's more than a food bank. And so what I'm doing is I'm donating them $100 Walmart gift cards that they can then donate to families in need during the Christmas season. So that they can, and my whole thing with this is that I feel like there's too much of a negative stigma on poor people having the occasional nice thing. So when you have a poor family going out and buying something nice for Christmas, you get people giving them the look and not approving that they're getting something nice. So this is a way of like making it so they can have a better Christmas for their family without having judgment about where they got the money from or whatever.
Awesome.
KC and I, we're actually going to be donating to Kids to Love. It's a local organization for adoption and foster care. And there's like about 1,500 kids in North Alabama that don't have like a foster home or parents really. And they don't get Christmas presents like, every other kid does. So the organization runs a toy drive so that these kids can have toys for the Christmas. And so we're going to be donating to that. And we're already pretty well on our way because, we personally sponsored 2 individual kids' list, and we're using the funds from this fundraiser to buy general items for the rest of the 1,500 kids that don't get toys.
That's awesome. So I am going to be donating or doing something, I should say, for Caring and Sharing, which is a local food bank relatively close to where I am. And each year at Christmas, during the holidays, they adopt up to 150 rural families in needs that are in relatively remote areas or have transportation issues or just are generally in need. And I've already been in contact with them to find out exactly how many families they have. Initially, I wanted to donate a $10 gift card to each family. I've already exceeded that capacity. So essentially what I'm going to do is take the amount of families that they have and divide that by the total of this pool that I get. And I'm going to buy a gift card for each family in equal value so that they can get some food also on top of their gifts and actually like get something maybe a little bit special. They'll each get a food package that comes from Caring and Sharing, but they're standard food packages that they get. And a lot of them are just kind of staple items that'll last them a while. This will enable them to get something special during the holidays as opposed to, just a standard package, like something above and beyond that. So I'll be giving out grocery store gift cards thanks to you guys. And also Christmas is canceled, and don't donate to this charity because it canceled.
Yeah, definitely don't donate for Shannon.
Don't
donate for the Skeptic
If you're on
Mafia.
Shannon's
But if you
stream
do,
and you
donate
feel like
for
you
me.
need to, say that it's by Shannon.
Say it's for me if you do,
And Jimmy,
so that I know who my enemies are.
Yeah. Should
Diggerito.
I mention mine before I
Yes.
shout
Yes.
out?
Yes,
Where
yes.
Mine is going, it's very similar to what Vice Rhino's doing, except for an organization called Cap for Kids, which people who have been to my channel might be familiar with because I've done charity stuff with them before. It's specifically, they sponsor families who have a financial hardship due to having a child with cancer. So they help them with like paying major life bills like mortgage, car payments, and things like that. And so we'll be funding the Christmases for the children of those families. There's a pretty good method. So the thing with a burrito is sometimes
My burrito.
sometimes
That's a big burrito.
they cluster all the food together, and so like you'll bite in and you're like, oh, I just got a bite of rice and not like mine's just a simple rice and chicken one here. But anyway, there's a pretty good method for mixing it up. You kind of cup with both hands. I call it the double fist and twist. It's just kind of it's a motion that, and it really solidifies.
Take note, honey. Take note.
Do I need fucking notes?
My paired drink today.
It would have to be long enough for two hands in order for notes to be useful.
You know what? I don't want to get into that right now.
my paired drink today is apple juice because I'm a big boy.
I asked for apple juice at McDonald's today, and they told me no.
You did not ask. You asked your wonderful wife, and she told you no.
I love when I go to Chipotle and I ask for apple juice, and they ask me glass or boxed. And I'm always like, are you kidding me right now? First of all, how many ounces is in a box juice? Like 6? Look at me. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Anyway.
All right. There he goes.
There we go.
Everything about this is
That is a
horrible.
big
We're
bite.
helping children.
Yes,
I actually thought about calling the stream Dicks for Kids, but I thought that was a bit too far.
Maybe don't.
No,
Maybe
yes.
a hard no. Maybe absolutely fucking not.
I thought it dicks out for charity.
You know, that's obviously a COPPA violation, I gotta say.
Oh yeah. So I shouldn't have selected for kids, is what you're saying, before the stream started. Oh,
Probably not, no.
I messed up.
No.
Jimmy,
no,
you got a question right while you were gone, and I'm still bitter about it.
I actually I scrolled back a bit. We can maybe get Jimmy's answers on those now. So Jimmy, the penile spines of this species causes the penis to become stuck in the vagina, acting as a sperm plug. Is it domestic dogs, the yellow mongoose, house cats, or bush babies?
House cats.
Incorrect. It was the bush babies.
That's the one you got right. Sucker.
What? Wait, no. House cats do have a barbed penis.
Yeah, they do have a barbed
they
penis,
do.
but it does. That's not what. It doesn't get stuck because of the barbs.
It gets the cat wet.
What?
I'm pretty sure it holds in until ejaculation.
Yeah,
I think I had a long class about this in bio like 9 years ago.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's the reason why the female cat screams so fucking
It's
loudly,
unpleasant.
but it also doesn't it causes stimulation or something like
When
that.
I
or at least
looked
that's-
into it, basically the spines on a cat stimulate ovulation, whereas on the bush babies it actually gets the penis stuck in the vagina, and they have almost like a knotting thing going on like the dogs do. But cats don't
It's
do
even a
the
bush
knotting.
baby.
They're those funny-looking things with the huge eyes that are from Australia, I think. And they look adorable because of their huge eyes, but they're also kind of creepy.
Yeah.
I love
And they
bush
probably
babies.
want to
They're
kill you, but
adorable.
can't.
And then, Jimmy, next question. This animal has a prehensile penis that it can use to scratch hard-to-reach spots. Rhinos, hippos, dolphins, or elephants?
Dolphins.
You get a half a point for dolphins because they do also have prehensile penises, but there was nothing about them using it to scratch like elephants do.
I'm
Okay,
the
I'll
only one that
take
got
a half
that
point.
right.
So Jimmy loses the point that Mrs. Rhino got him.
Yeah, Mrs.
We're all
Rhino
on
answered for you while you were
50-50.
gone, and she got you that point. And
Did Shannon or John get points during that time?
I got half a point.
I also got half a point.
Casey got a point.
so
Casey
everybody's
got one
tied with
point.
half a point now, I believe. Oh, Casey got it right.
Point.
I think that me and Jimmy and John are still tied right
We're
now.
at 1.5 each.
One and
Yeah.
a half, and Casey's got one.
She
All right.
catching up.
Casey was a late entry.
Oh my
Let me
gosh.
try this again. The last one hurt my jaw.
Sometimes that happens. Just take a break for a second, then keep going.
Also, just a bit of housekeeping notes. I did crank the gain a little bit on my microphone. I was getting feedback that I was a bit quiet, so if I'm clipping a bit, that's why, but hopefully you can hear me better.
Also, we've had a couple of super chats for $2 from Amanda Ramos, Doorknob Head, and Diminished.
Diminished.
Okay.
Diminished.
Diminished. And people are asking for the total of the pool right now?
Oh, I can give you that really quick. It's $9,188.66, not including the Streamlabs donations that were sent to Vice Rhino's channel.
No, that does not include Streamlabs or Super Chats.
Great. Yeah,
And,
so that's before that.
Super Chat revenue, I don't know why YouTube does this to me, but it's showing me the chat revenue total in Canadian dollars. So before they take their cut, it's 74 Canadian dollars on there.
Cool.
Yeah, before they take their cut. That's the important part.
Yeah, before they take that cut.
Before they take their 30% American.
Yep.
When we did the peanut butter stream last year, we just did dollar for dollar because we couldn't wait to get the money because we needed to collect it. We only had a week. So we did dollar for dollar and didn't even think about the YouTube cut. And then so we paid the extra. We paid YouTube's cut. You're welcome. Assets.
Oh, YouTube.
YouTube.
You're the best.
So donation revenue from Streamlabs so far is $27.
So would you add that to the $9,188.66 then?
Yes, that'll go on top of it.
Yeah, but there are some fees that are associated with that, so it'll be a little smaller. But I will be posting screenshots and everything, so it's clear that I'm not skimming off the top. All right, so back to the penis game. So which
Just like normal day at work for me.
Yeah, absolutely. The people that I work with in real life were the only people that I could talk to about this because I couldn't give you guys all the answers. So all the people that I work with now know a lot more about penises than they ever wanted to.
Not to mention your family that we saw this evening.
Yeah, I may have gone through some of these slides with my kids because they think penises are funny.
Especially a middle one.
We were doing a photo shoot with the kids today for like photo books that we're getting for the grandparents, and the easiest way to get all the kids to smile is to say penis or fart or butt crack or something like that, and all the kids smile. And at one point we were outside. The novelty started wearing off, so I switched it up to my butt crack is showing right now. And they thought that was hilarious. Anyway.
Oh my god, I just got a really good... No, somebody made a really good comment. It's from Inquisitive Quandary. It says, is the person who gets the most answers wrong not using fallacies?
Oh,
zing.
Well, bonus question. What do you call a group of people who get together on a Sunday night to discuss penises?
Oh god.
Dicks?
You got that from your dad, didn't you?
I did. I stole it from my dad.
Yes.
It's a penal colony.
A penal colony? Oh my
god. A penal colony.
A penal colony.
So I got a super chat from Uhan Roderick that just says hashtag Brocephus 2020. I think Brocephus would win.
He might. All right, so next question. Which of the following is not an actual slang term for penis?
I don't remember that one.
Is it a fish fryer, a womb broom, the beard splitter, or the clam hammer?
I say A.
Fish fryer.
Fish fryer.
I'm going to go with A also.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with A too because that one just doesn't even make sense. The other one sort of makes sense, I guess.
What I like is you had to make up one of these.
You've never smelled a fishy vagina, apparently.
Jimmy has.
Jimmy, what vaginas have you been smelling?
All of them.
As many as possible. The answer is A fish fryer, but realistically, someone somewhere probably did use that, so none of the above. But yeah, y'all got it right.
What?
So everybody gets a point.
A.
God damn it.
Everybody gets a point.
If somebody used that before, it wasn't meant to be, like, clever. It was just because their girlfriend worked at Long John Silver's.
I could just imagine it now. It's like, hey, honey, let me put my fish fryer inside your tuna salad.
Oh my god.
We're making
we
fish
got
tacos
another-
tonight.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh no!
This is
We got another
horrifying.
donation. We got another donation in the PayPal pool from Emily Wood for $10.
Thanks, Emily.
Good on you, Emily.
I'm claiming your contribution, Emily. Just so everyone knows, if it's not explicitly stated, it's automatically mine.
Well, then everybody can claim it then.
No,
Okay,
because
so
I've just let everybody know that
Shannon gets
they're
booted out of the call.
That's fine. The donation was still mine. I'm just going to declare victory.
All right, so next question.
That anyone thinks
Look,
thinks my deep throating isn't what brought this home that's just ridiculous.
That's accurate. Absolutely.
Oh,
So
Yeah, I like this
Ain-
comment
Love
on
you,
the
Emily.
pool. One of
Ain
the donations-
RT sent $5 and said, "Please view my evolution videos."
That's fascinating.
Can you hear me?
All right, so
No, I don't think they can hear me. Can you guys hear me?
Hear you.
can
yeah,
hear
we
you,
can
yeah.
hear you.
Hear you.
One of the donations a little earlier on the PayPal pool said "suck burrito." SSCC.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's Green Goblin.
that's Green Goblin. He's one of mine.
Yeah.
I'm coaxing a little chicken out right now.
That's not the first.
He's doing a little bit of the parent split.
I need an adult.
My Pornhub channel is very similar to this.
If we get to 9,500, Jimmy will stop.
Donate soon. I will go back to Chipotle. What else can fit in my mouth?
Oh, stop. Don't do it.
Later.
Can,
We'll
can you
see.
get your fist in there?
Oh God.
So what is it gonna take for Jimmy to put something else in his mouth for?
Nothing. Literally nothing. It will take nothing at all. But you can incentivize him if you want. Doesn't matter.
What is the next
someone
goal?
gets to go to bed tonight secure in the knowledge that their money directly made Jimmy deep throat a burrito.
And help kids.
And help kids, yes.
And how?
Dude.
Hey, and you know what? Jimmy even swallowed.
Yeah.
He did, yes. He did all
I'm
the
not a
swallowing.
quitter.
Jen with one N wanted me to let you know, VR, that's a really old pic of the Niagara skyline.
It is. The all the
Yes,
trees
it
on
is.
the right are a casino now.
Oh, okay.
It's prettier this way.
Yeah, I
It
like
is.
this view of it a lot better than a fucking casino.
This is what it looked like the last time I was there.
Oh, you guys were in Niagara Falls?
Oh, years
Well, I
ago,
like-
if it looked like that.
A long time.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Like that like that road there that looks almost like a dirt road. It's all paved now. It's got hotels all along it. The Hilton's there. The casinos there. This is a really old picture, but it's also one of the few pictures that came up in the right aspect ratio when I did a quick search for it.
A great many of us want to know which insect's mating call is made by rubbing its penis on its belly. I don't mean to be that guy, but I've been staring at this question wondering since it popped up.
All right. So, next question.
Also, fucking jealous of the insect that penis can reach their belly.
So,
That's called-
moving on to the next question. This insect's mating call is made by rubbing its penis on its own belly.
Mine can't reach
On
my
its own belly,
balls.
not on its partner's belly. Is it A, stink bugs, B, water striders, C, water boatmen, or D, cicadas?
Oh, I gotta go with cicada.
Cicadas, me too.
They make the weirdest fucking sound, and that can only be because they're dicks.
I'm gonna go with the water strider.
Shannon?
Can I do it since I
Shannon
don't
has not
remember?
answered yet.
I'm going to say C, just because it's about time we all picked a different answer. I want to say cicadas, but I need to deviate, so I'm going to say C.
Okay. And
Did
Mrs.
Casey
Ren-
pick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said cicadas.
I'm gonna say stink bug.
All right,
Oh,
so
we're
we're
all
all
over
spread
the
out this
board.
time. No sweep on this question. The answer is C, the water boatman. The water boatman makes the... But it's not just that it rubs its penis on its belly, it's that it makes the loudest noise of any animal relative to its body size by rubbing its penis on its belly. And it's 99 decibels, which is louder than a freight train.
Just like Brett.
Just like that.
I am so happy right now. I just pulled into the lead. We can end the stream and just declare me winner.
We're waiting until,
Actually, I
we're
think
waiting
there's
until
only,
I pull into the lead, and then I'll pull out.
I think there's only one more question.
I just heard that your penis doesn't even hurt
Yeah.
your balls, though. So how would we know?
Oh, no one knows.
It's only because his balls are so saggy.
It's a little column A, little column B.
I'm so pleased.
Oh boy.
¿Por qué no los dos?
All right. So next question. This bird, when in a homosexual relationship, has been known to treat stones as surrogate eggs. Is it A, blue-footed boobies, B, penguins, C, peacocks, or D, northern pygmy owls?
B penguins.
Penguin.
I'm gonna have to go with B for ball sack.
This bird relationship has been known to cheat.
What's Casey's answer?
I
I
guess
don't
I'm
know this
gonna
one.
go with the pygmy owl.
Ooh.
All right.
She's going D dick.
Wait, I'm going with B, penguins.
All right. The answer is B, penguins, and this is adorable. There was actually a homosexual penguin couple at the Central Park Zoo that they would actually go through the motions of raising an egg together, but they were using stones instead of eggs. Eventually, they gave them a real egg, and they successfully raised a baby together.
Oh
So
my
it's
god,
like-
my heart.
It's adorable.
Oh.
That's awesome.
So yeah,
God made
homosexuality is
Adam
not
and
natural,
Eve.
guys.
Not Adam and Steve.
Not Adam and Happy Feet.
He made Adam and Eve and Brett.
And Brett.
All right.
I just want to start a hashtag. Who the fuck is Brett?
Oh, I had a person say Knobhead said no one here likes boobies. I think I probably gave that away earlier on when I mentioned the blue-footed boobies, and that I added the titmouse just because I like the name of the titmouse.
I love boobies.
Boobies are a great species of bird. Birds have amazing names. Like
I meant tits, but whatever.
I legit
Birds. Fine.
I legit have a video where I spend about 5 minutes just naming different bird names that are all ridiculous like this.
Is there a koala penis question coming up?
No, there isn't. I'm actually that was my last question. I know
That's
There is?
random.
it was
No,
actually,
I want to get on a soapbox when we get there, because koalas, thanks to the bushfires, are now functionally extinct. They basically only exist in captivity and shit now.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday.
because even if they're still there, it took out all their eucalyptus,
Yep.
and that's all they can eat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it took about 80% of their habitat, and it killed over 1,000 koalas. The fires have been devastating.
And I love koalas, so fuck people for not doing more for global warming.
I agree. But, crap, there's a comedian with a koala joke. I can't remember his name.
But-
He's passed away now. I'll
But
figure it out.
global warming is not true, right? It's not happening.
Not real. I
It's-
don't live in a
it's-
Canadian
it's not-
province that had a hurricane.
Don't do anything about
Yeah.
it.
The Canadian hurricanes are just par for the course, right?
They are for me now.
Sure.
I actually remember when
Sure.
I was a kid, we there were several days where we got warnings that we were going to get the tail end of a hurricane, and the tail end of the hurricane was always just a slightly windy day.
Yeah,
With
no.
lots of rain.
No,
But
it
we,
didn't
our
usually
entire
happen.
province was upended. Like,
So if you're upset about the koalas, give to our charity that has nothing to do with it.
But we
But
help,
use
But we're
being
helping
upset.
kids and
we're
families.
we're
Yeah.
going to help human children so that they can grow up and produce more pollution.
or
That's not the way to sell this. That's not the way to sell it.
Yeah,
That's not a good sales pitch.
These kids are already alive. We should
Won't someone
help
please
that.
think of the
This is
children?
why I'm winning. By the
Vice
way.
Rhino, it is confirmed that Vice Rhino supports post-birth abortions.
I heard that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone know a provider? I've got 3.
Stop it.
Hey!
That's how you get arrested.
In Soviet Russia, children abort you.
Oh, can I abort my mother?
Yes,
Is it too late?
Abort your mother. Please, can they?
Oh my gosh.
All right. So that wraps up the Dick portion of the chat. Well, I mean, I'm sure we'll mention Dick's more, but that wraps up the official trivia portion of the chat. Was anyone keeping a tally? Do we know that Shannon won for a fact?
I win.
She
Yeah,
did, but we are also deducting 2 points for her personality. So
Okay, fair. That's fair.
Don't care. Don't even care. Whatever. I win. I win.
These squiggles. That's me crossing out.
Yeah, out of all
I
of the
lost
Shin
Virginia.
twins,
Human.
she knows the most about penis. Congratulations.
Shannon has retained the thought title.
I am the queen of Thoughtlandia.
Let's do
That's fair.
breadstick trivia and see who comes out on top, shall we? There is
Really?
one expert in the whole world.
Today I heard you were the queen of YouTube.
I'd just like to say someone in my chat, Taco5150, says VR wins. So I'm going to say that they're correct there.
I love virtual reality.
They're
So I mean,
incorrect.
people just say,
Let me just go through and read my name off of all these donations. And also, I'm mad at you for donating. Don't donate. It makes me mad because Christmas is canceled.
yeah, that's right. In our chat, time for pancakes says the audience won, and I'm gonna agree with that.
Oh,
That's fair.
despite me. So thank you.
Because he got to deep third a burrito.
I was going to disagree on the audience winning. You all know that whole burrito is gone now. That thing was huge. And you watched me eat it in like 6 bites.
Well, yeah, but you didn't eat it like Baby
But it was-
Yoda eats a frog.
It was.
I
Exciting.
haven't seen that yet.
That
Oh,
was a
it
big
was
Spoilers,
surprise.
John! Now I know there's a frog!
Did you not watch Mandalorian yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, even I'm caught up on Mandalorian.
I don't have time
I
for
have spoken.
having a life.
Because it's a good
This is the way.
So I've got the stream up on the right hand side of everybody's screen now. So we're currently at $9,198.66. Let's see.
Also, Radical Pasta in the chat said that Jimmy wins by sheer charisma.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm very
Disagree.
clearly so charismatic.
Hard
Absolutely.
disagree.
I'm also glad we're not actually deducting points for personalities. I don't want to go into the negative.
Jimmy.
Amanda
Stop
just paid $10 for Yuletide celebrations.
Yay, happy Yule.
Where's the
got
love for Festivus?
We
For
just
the
put
rest
up
of us.
our Saturnalia tree today.
A Christmas tree, come on!
It's a Saturnalia tree.
Christmas tree. Oh, we're at 9th.
Isn't it like bad luck or something to put it up before Thanksgiving?
No, it's not bad luck.
Yeah, good thing
We were
it's
in
after
Canada.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
We
was in
already had
October.
Thanksgiving, like a month ago.
You know
Canadian
what?
Thanksgiving
you
makes
filthy
sense.
Canadians, give us back our tennis shoes.
Yeah, did you see? I don't know. I tweeted today that for Thanksgiving, Vice Rhino should get to 50,000 subscribers, but their Thanksgiving was a while back. But don't worry. Everything's about America anyway, so fuck Canada Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so Jimmy kind of had a curious look about the tennis shoes.
Yeah, what?
Shoes. What?
Yeah, so Trump claims that Canadians cross the border to steal tennis shoes from Americans.
You need to
That's
stop
amazing.
it.
That's an
They
old
buy
one.
shoes.
Jimmy doesn't
They
know that.
smuggle shoes.
I wasn't
No.
aware of
They
that.
buy
That's
them.
like one
They
of
buy
the
them
biggest
because
problems
they
at the
can
border.
smuggle back.
Wow.
That we go there to steal tennis
Smuggling
shoes.
over.
Canadian Thanksgiving isn't as cool as the U.S. I bet yours didn't even have like genocide after.
No, ours was like all pristine and perfect. Just don't ask the native. Yeah, no.
Oh, is
don't
yours
ask the
pretty
Native
genocidal
Americans.
too?
I don't know if that's specifically Thanksgiving related, but we were not nice to the natives either.
Welcome
yeah.
to America.
The reserve system in Canada is horrible. Let's not talk about residential schools. Don't get me
fuck
started. This stream will go off the rails.
Yeah, we're here to talk about dick.
Yeah, speaking of dicks, you know how big of a dick Christopher Columbus was? A really big dick.
We're still back there.
Do
Yeah.
you know that he was never in the continental United States?
No, he just went to the islands, didn't he?
He was never in the continental
You know,
United States. Not even once. Not even
He
one
was
time.
he was arrested and shipped back to what was it? It was Spain. Yeah, because he was enslaving the local population there, and the Queen was like, "Hey, they are Spanish citizens, motherfucker. You don't enslave Spanish citizens." And of course, everybody's like, "Hey, let's suck Columbus's dick today."
Also, he was a Virgo. Ew.
Right?
Do you guys have
Or- I don't
Columbus
actually
Day
know.
in Canada? Do you have Columbus Day
No.
in Canada?
No!
Stupid U.S.
Fuck that.
holiday that I hate so much,
Yeah,
and
there's
I
no
bitch
point
about
to
it. Like, there's not a lot of things I bitch about regularly.
We
But,
I
like,
love
I'm
to-
so
on the same.
holiday.
The current defense is like, well, if you take it away, what holiday will the Italians have?
Ours is called
Get a
Civic
better
Holiday. Our holiday is literally called Civic Holiday on the same weekend.
Yeah.
Like,
It's named
it doesn't
after
need to have a
Robert-
good name.
Yeah. Like here in Nova Scotia, we every year, school children vote on what the name is going to be that year. It's called Heritage Day here, and every year there's a different local history figure that the day is named after. So it's an awareness day for local
We're
heritage.
talking about Columbus Day, right?
Yeah.
Columbus
It's usually in
Day is,
February.
no, it says, I just did a Google search.
No,
it
it
says
just
October 14th.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in October.
Oh no, ours
just
is in
had it.
February.
So that-
Oh, that's our
So-
Thanksgiving then.
That's our
Yeah, that's our
Thanksgiving.
In
Thanksgiving.
February,
Yeah.
we have President's Day in February.
We have
And
Family Day in
Valentine's
February.
Day.
That's Heritage Day for us, what you call Family Day.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we don't shut down the government for Valentine's Day. I think we do for President's Day.
We don't
For
shut it down
President's
either.
Day.
We don't shut down the government for Valentine's Day.
No, not for Valentine's
No,
Day.
no, no.
President's Day.
No, I was comparing it to President's Day.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Yeah. no.
Sorry, I'm a little.
Valentine's Day is just a
Oh.
Hallmark holiday.
It's a corporate
I-
holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so I
Christmas.
started out like up here, and I think I'm about down to here.
Oh,
There's a
dear
section
Lord.
of-
And I'm a
camera.
lightweight.
Your camera
John.
keeps like selectively blurring things.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
got the background blur in Skype turned on.
Yeah, I do.
Got it.
It's
Yeah, I
background blur.
It
I
would, it
thought
would
you were
make
blurring.
it would make him look
blurring
better
the
if he didn't
NASA.
just have the green screen back there.
Well, I can't exactly take it down. It's like nailed to the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, I have mine up with pins. Like my green screen's underneath it. I have like big clothing hanger pins.
Oh, I got the things too. It's also nailed into the wall over
On
here.
the side because his little studio area is in a corner. Like
I'm in a nook.
there's a corner, and so like the green screen has to turn the corner, and so the back wall is up on a stand, but the side wall is actually nailed to the wall. Once we build our house and get in the studio, we have a studio. It'll be better.
I'm a complete digital animation funded by the George Soros Foundation,
Facts.
That's
also
fair.
sponsored by the Clintons. That's
Hey, if you got that much pull, why is Kappa giving us shit right now, huh?
Not giving
I
Jimmy
give
shit.
Nobody's like, oh, could this be a children's channel? Not a soul.
No, same for me.
Yeah.
Same here.
Also
Yeah.
the same for me. Yeah, I have the cartoon avatar, but that's the only thing. I don't think anyone thinks that I'm directed at kids.
Luckily, the
No.
cutoff is 13, because if it was 18, I'm aware that a big part of my fan base is 15-year-old girls. I know that that's the case, and luckily that's not a COPPA problem.
Yeah.
Which is weird because, like, in order to have an account on the platform, you've got to be at least 13, right?
Yeah. Well, this is part of the
Parents are-
legal problems where they're talking about, like, a child that is who's under 13 is presumably there with the implicit approval of their parents, and so no violation would have occurred because they would be using their account.
Also, there's another donation from Jeff in the Skeptic Mafia on the PayPal pool.
Woo!
Woo! I'm gonna stop being antagonistic and just be encouraging.
What?
It hurts me. It hurts me deep in my soul, my non-existent soul.
Yes.
It's hard.
We're done with our war on Christmas.
No, we're not.
You think I'm a double agent? I don't know what you're
Agent.
I'm not
Undermining me. in my efforts to destroy Christmas.
So I literally have 0% in my audience that's 13 to 17. So I think I'm fine.
Me too. I looked at my demographics the other day just in case, and I was like, "Oh, I'm good. I'm good." Most of my audience is 24
It may be be that they don't actually tell you what percentage are. I think are under 18. I don't know. Let me go look at mine. The reason I know it's 15-year-old girls is I went to a convention and I got recognized by like 1,000 of them.
Interesting.
It was a nerd con. It wasn't like it wasn't a specifically atheist thing. Yeah.
You do realize that we're less than $300 to $9,500 for the charity, right?
Yeah.
Are you saying we haven't hit it, so I have to start deep throating stuff again?
Yep. No, we haven't hit the 9,500 yet.
Well,
that burrito is so big and fast. I feel like it's sitting at the top of my throat. I think I gag.
Let me look at my totals. So super chats, I'm at $60 before YouTube's cut. I'm still at $60 US, and I think that's US. I'm using a different interface now, and still 27 through the thing. So yeah, we're close. We're close to 9,500. Can we get to 9,500 before we go?
We'll hit it tomorrow.
Oh, for sure.
I was wrong about the thing. I have a 6% 13 to 17-year-old audience. $42,000 each video. Find.
Wow.
I think you're going to be all right.
I don't even know. I know most of mine are in between 18 and 34.
Did you watch Nate's video? Nate did a really good video on it where he like goes over the factors, like Nate Brody.
Mm-hmm.
That like the checklist, and he uses samples to show videos of his that like would or wouldn't fall under the qualifications to go mark them as for children. And after going through that, I was like, because I was a little worried about Paul, because I was like, Paul's an animation, but like he doesn't hit any of the other factors, and it's like a 12 tier point system that you need to hit.
I didn't see the video, but I saw the email that was posted by the FCC, FTA, whatever the government thing is. Yeah, my 13 to 17-year-olds are 2.2%.
Right.
Yeah, and there's people in the chat commenting their age too right now. Taco 5150 is 14 apparently.
Oh wow. Hi.
I just want to say, at 14 years old, you might be thinking like, man, life's like, whew, it's tough. And you're just grinding away and you're getting the school done and you're thinking like, but it's all going to be worth it one day. And I just want to assure you, it will not.
Stop
it's
it, Jimmy.
All down.
Stop it.
It just gets worse.
Oh, you're
okay, Taco 50.
It gets better.
Taco says
College,
9.
College is pretty fun. Definitely do drugs when you're in college. But not now, in college. And don't use Juuls. I hear you, 14-year-olds in the audience. No Juul potting until college. Then go crazy.
Oh, I don't know what that means. I'm too old for this. But I can tell you that thirst is the best.
We have the U.S. We have an epidemic of teenagers using nicotine vapes, and the main brand they use is Juul. It's like it's something crazy. Like 40% of teenagers are using them or something. Yeah. It's like huge. That number seems high, but
they're basically being marketed as you can smoke like the cool kids, except it's good for you. They're not good for you, but it's not bad for you. But then it turns out that it still is bad for you. You just don't know all the.
I did use vaping to quit smoking, so I would say it would be dangerous. I don't know. I don't favor the legalize all of it, like the tobacco companies are funding a campaign to try and have done. But yeah. Anyway.
So a temporary benefit is something to transition you off of cigarettes.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, and if people want to have nicotine, that's still a person's choice. They still get to decide if they want that. And vapes are undeniably safer than cigarettes still, because the main problem with cigarettes isn't even the nicotine or technically the tobacco. It's that you are deep-throating smoke. You are... like if you were smoking other types of leaves that get you no benefit, your chances of cancer would still skyrocket.
Yeah.
So Tales from the Darkness is saying that he's mentally 10. That would be.
That's my
that's-
brother.
that's-
I have trouble thinking of him as older than 12, so that tracks.
Yeah, same here.
Okay.
Because when I met him, he was 12 years old. So, yep. That's quite tracking.
It all works.
All right, so this is kind of winding down a bit. Shall we call it a night?
Yep.
Yeah, well,
Thanks.
let me, if
Wait.
if it's not a big deal, next Sunday we're going to be doing another stream over on my channel. I assume everybody here will be there, but I haven't even asked them yet, so maybe none of them will be.
I mean,
But,
I will be.
Assuming my work does not do something stupid and schedule me when I'm not supposed to be, I will be there.
I'll
I
be
will
in
be-
Calgary with Paul, so maybe, tentative, maybe.
Oh, John
Depends
on the
can
time.
be me. Well, he's there.
I'll be spending the week coming up with better than the deep throat, but along those lines, kinds of rewards for when we hit different tiers. So next Sunday, yeah, better than deep throating a burrito. Anyway, I shouldn't say better than deep throating in general because I don't want to say that there will be no deep throating.
Oh my god. That's fair though.
Yeah,
That's fair. That's consistent with your branding, so that checks
Thank
out
you.
to me.
yeah.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming out. This was a success. I think we upped it by about $500 or $600 tonight.
Yeah, I think so.
We'll have to like do some finagling and adding up and taking off fees and crap like that to figure out exactly. But it's gone up quite a bit. So thank you everybody.
Yeah.
And you guys have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you all next week hopefully.
See y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.
I look like a child at a table that's too tall.